Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Boy, you know, yeah, I thought, that America is the ones that I'm concerned about. I really haven't seen it outside of America, but I have noticed in America, being a man is frowned upon if you listen to advertisements, you listen to women. Yeah, I think it's funny, a woman. Like, what's the woman know about being a man? So, well, let me listen to the woman. Yeah, so no. You know, being a man is kind of like being a person in this society. You notice that the young people, millenniums, you say something and you hurt their feelings. Yeah. I think that's funny. Remember, I've had restaurants, and I was in the oil business. I've had people working for me, and one thing that that never really affected my leadership has been I'm going to hurt their feelings. That's something that has never crossed my mind, and that's when I'm being nice guy. That doesn't even when you think about I'm teaching people gold and silver, how to use it, how to use force. Just the kind of stuff that we really try to avoid all the time. When I'm teaching this stuff, that's one thing I don't do is be nice. Be nice. If I was concerned about you needing being nice, I'd just tell you to go home to your mama. Because to learn something in life, it's never been nice. Y'all, everything that I have learned in which is important stuff has never been nice. That now. Here, just a minute here. Let me let Rex out. Go on, Rex. Get. Okay. The important things in life are seldom easy. Matter of fact, I would say anything that comes easy, you're probably going to lose it easy too. And it's probably wasn't that valuable in the first place if it come that easy. And that's what I try to get across to others is when I teach, I try to do it in the atmosphere that you're going to be needing this. And so it's not a nice kind of thing because now since I think about it, I've never had anybody say, Mike, teach me how to be nice. I've never had that. For some reason, no one has said, Mike, show me how to be nice. Now, but the thing is, it's funny because when I'm teaching, I hate to say bribing, but getting out of situations that you didn't put yourself in. Somebody else put you into these situations. I do try to be nice. Okay, you put me into this situation. I'm going to be real nice because you probably had what you thought was a good reason for putting me in this situation. So then we're going to try to work our way out. That's about as much nice as you're going to get from me. And I think nowadays they are teaching with nice. If I'm school, like I say, for some reason, you look at Disney. When they put all this stuff, it's all nice and nice, even though it's wrong, and they're doing that racial stuff, well, they make it, really nice, all this, but they're avoiding the reality of what this stuff is. So if you know the reality and you understand the reality, then you can deal with it. This is why when I travel and I get in situation stuff, I realize this is a reality and I've got to deal with it. There's no 911, and I have people say, oh, you get a hold of the American Embassy. Oh, yeah, like the American Embassy is going to help you. It doesn't work like that. Reality is kind of a nasty kind of thing. And once you face the reality, you can deal with it. You have a mother and a father. When you have a mother, then you look at that and you say, oh, that's a good mama, or, as you get older, you think, I didn't have a good mama. And it could be the same way as a daddy. Oh, that's a good daddy, and I want to grow up and be like daddy. And, or you're going to say, well, you see how daddy is. I'm nothing like daddy. This is the way you're going to do your thing. Now, I know a whole lot more about daddy because I didn't have a mama. So I looked at my dad and I said, boy, that's not the kind of dad I want to be. And but it's not like he did anything wrong. He did things at his time. This was back in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s. He was good Chinaman, and that's why he always told me, he says, don't fight, don't make up a mess and stuff like that. And that might have been the way he did things, but I don't do them that way, because this is a reality I've got to live with. And now you're dealing with me. That's a reality you've got to deal with. And so now there was times as I got older, I started saying, whoa, now I know why Dad did that. Because he never did really anything bad. He was just kind of weaker than what I would hope for. What I strived for, being much stronger than my dad. And but he had his way of doing things. And but the thing is, this is something that is frowned upon when I look around and see all this stuff. I mean, like I say, you're going to get your feelings hurt. Like, what's that? I told you I was doing the shooting class, teaching them how to shoot. And, oh, man, they were all excited until the blood started coming. It was my blood. And that scared everybody. Okay, these people all carry guns, and they're scared, and, it's just, they're getting more like, I see these thugs, walking the streets, and they use intimidation. Hey, what you gonna do? This kind of crap. You know what I mean? And intimidation is the thing that they're learning. They're not learning to do something. That's why I tell you. And now this is I'm acting just like every kind of grandpa, but my grandson, I say he's a black belt, and he knows weapons. Not only he goes hunting and he knows firearms, but he also knows handheld weapons, and he practices with handheld weapons. Kind of like I do. If I don't have anybody to whip up on, I'm practicing whipping up on them using handheld weapons. That's what he does. And because he's still young, he doesn't really understand why he is doing this and what good it's going to do him. He doesn't understand that. But, and I say, now he's old enough, my daughter doesn't mind him being around me without her supervising. And that's one of the things. My wife, she wanted a man, and she expected me to act like a man. And when I acted like a man, she was shocked because I made a lot of mistakes, a lot of dumb stuff. But she never ridiculed me for this stuff. She knew if to make this man a man, I'm going to have to allow him to do stuff, even though there was things she could have done much faster and easier, but she'd make me do it. Make me do like a man. Take that responsibility. And this is the part that when you hear me talk about responsibility all the time, that is a big thing. Be responsible. And it doesn't mean you're going to do everything right. I mean, sure, if you're a man, I know you've made mistakes. But when you're scared to make mistakes, that becomes a problem. And that's a problem that I've had to deal with some. And that's perfectionists. They don't want to make mistakes. So they don't want to get their fingers into something they don't really know about. But men are known to do that. They get themselves in stuff that they shouldn't be getting into. And then they will learn when they can get into it and when they can't get into it. And then when they can, they will learn how to do it. But you have to allow the man to be the man. And I say, like my daughter, I don't know nothing about being a girl. My wife, I told her, you take care of the girl, I'll take care of the boy. And my daughter has taken after my wife very well. She controls the family, but she makes her husband do it. But her husband does it knowing that she's watching and she's kicking his butt if you don't do it right. And he's not scared to act like a man. And he's had to do a lot of learning to act like a man. But this is what you need to do. Take that responsibility. If you're a woman, take that responsibility. Yeah, I can do it faster and easier than him. But he's a man. He needs to do it. Because remember, the kids are watching this stuff. Plus, the man is, when he doesn't have to do it, I can just get lazy and let you do it all the time. Well, don't let him get lazy. Stay on his butt. This needs to be fixed. This needs to be clean. This needs to be taken care of. What? Car's not running. Why aren't you getting that taken care of? You know what I mean? Things like that. And as the man, you need to, don't be scared to take this responsibility. Do something with it. And all the time, better yourself. Being a man. Take on projects, hard projects, and learn from this stuff. As you do this stuff, you're going to get stronger all the time. This Mike, NoStressMike.com.